you've had those boneless chicken thighs in your freezer for the longest time and you do not want to make another fried chicken, so they've just been in there. Today, we're going to use them to make this delicious, juicy burger patties, whatever you want to call them. Some fried plantains, stir fry some veggies, and make ourselves a dinner that's healthy, delicious, and budget friendly. Yep, all of those in one meal. Let's go. So we're gonna start with some boneless chicken thighs, chop them up into small pieces as we can, and put them in a food processor. I was doing a lot of cooking this day, but we're only gonna look at make the chicken thighs. So I already had my blender. It has some hot pepper in there, but I'm gonna blend my chicken in there as well. So use pulse on your food processor and just mince that, you know when it's minced. Mince that probably 8, 10, 12 times depending on the power of your food processor, and put that in a clean bowl. Yes, I told you it was my food prep day, so we had a lot going on, but today you'll see me in the corner and that's where we're gonna focus on. I'll post those videos. It was some yummy greens. I'll post those videos on another day. Let me know actually if you want to see some African greens posted on this channel. Yep, that was a lot that went on that day, so let me know. But let's go back to our chicken burgers. I'll call them burgers because I feel like that's what they are. We're gonna add some minced onions, and that's about 1 tablespoon of minced onions. So I use the whole pack of chicken thighs, so about 8 chicken thighs in there. It goes a long way. 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. That's about 2 tablespoons of black pepper, maybe 1.5. I was not measuring here, so we're gonna guesstimate here. But again, it's how spicy you want it. I was going for that spicy burger. I needed it to have some kick. Mix that well, incorporate all those spices in there. That's about 3/4 tablespoon of salt. About 3/4 tablespoon of curry powder. I'm gonna beat 1 whole egg. And breadcrumbs. We want something to hold everything together. So I'll say about 1 cup of breadcrumbs. Mix that in really well. And that's how it looked at. It looks This is what you probably be seeing in some of my newer videos, but that all won't serve me a long time. You have to check out that video of the garlic tilapia sauce that I made with the pan. Go check it out. It's on the channel. I'll link it there so you'll see it. It is yummy. So coat the bottom of the pan with the oil, and then we're just gonna flatten those. I made them into balls, like big balls, like a handful. And then as I flat them out, I just press down the middle because I want them to be cooked out evenly. And we're just gonna brown them up and flip them over, pressing them down so they don't have that little puff in the middle. You'll see me flipping them over now and again. I hear so many moms on different feeds, social media. Like, I never can come up with ideas to feed these kids. I don't have time or energy after work to make dinner like y'all. Sis, I understand. I'm there. I have a 9 to 5. I'm still doing it. I hear you. But let me tell you the secret. Hear these words. Plan, simple, quick. Yes, those are all the words you put in front of dinner time. And that's what you'll see on this channel every time. It will be quick, it will be easy, or if we're doing something that is not quick and easy, it will be planned out. So that's what I was doing this day, planning all of this out, cooking sauces that when I come home from work, I just have to warm them up, put some rice in the cooker and just serve dinner. These turned out so well and juicy. Look at those. I'm giving you a close up so you see how juicy they were. And trust me, there was way more than this. It gave me probably about 15 or 17 patties. Obviously, all the people in my house had to taste when they came out before we even dished this up. So we were not eating it that day. We had it dished up and frozen for the day that I had to use it during the week. So I let them cool down on a paper towel, and then I put them in a bowl, cover them up. If you have freezer paper, just put them right on top of it and freeze them. They freeze so well. That's why I did not fry them like really dry. They have some juiciness in it and it doesn't take long to get done at all. Don't overcook them. So probably like 3 to 4 minutes on each side and flip them over. Have that brown crust on them and you're good. Look how juicy those are. Look at them. You'll never get this at the store. You will never get this. The juices, the spiciness, the flavor, you will never get this at the store. Yes, sis, you can do this. You can do this. So to serve them, we had these 2 overripe, well, they're not overripe, they were perfectly ripe plantains, but I needed to use them. So we're going to fry some plantains that we're going to serve with this. Frying plantains is super easy. So if you're thinking about when do I know if the plantains are ripe, you see how these have like the yellow skin but has like the black patches on it? Yep, that's a sign that you have the perfectly ripe plantains. They're not too soft, they're not floppy, they're firm, but they have those nice black marks on them. So we're going to peel them up and we're going to slice them evenly. I've already put the oil to like them cover the base and a little bit more. We don't want it too, we want some oil in there. It's not deep fried, but we want some oil in there. That will cover, like when you put it in there, it covers like the whole plantain. So you see how I'm cutting them diagonally into thin slices. I know other people cut them different way, but this is how my grandma did it. So this is how I do it. So let's slice those plantains. This is gonna be so yummy. The yellow, soft, the knife just sliced through them. Sprinkle them with some salt and just let every one of those plantains get a little bit of that salt. The oil is nice and warm. and hot. It's not warm, it's hot. I'm using just regular vegetable oil. You can use olive oil, you can use whatever oil, but vegetable oil is what I use. So we're gonna let those brown on each side. Yep, you see the frozen patties that I told you about. We're gonna put those in the microwave and just let them warm up for like 5 to 6 minutes. So one thing about plantains, the longer you leave them, the darker they become. Some people like it really dark. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's just too dark and it almost starts to get burnt. I don't like it when it's too burnt, but I like to have it a little crunchiness all around the edges. If you're loving this so far, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel and it helps me bring more of these content to you. Quick and easy dinners that you will like. Well, not just dinners, but quick and easy meals that you can make for your family, because you know life will be measured by the health of our relationships. So be it that we're nurturing these kids or we're just teaching them that family time is important and we put in our best foot forward to make sure everybody gets something to eat. And truly, we need to be proud of what we put on the table. It gives us such a boost of morale and self-esteem when we can put something that we know our kids enjoy, our family enjoy them, and we basically feel good about everything we do. We're not here for perfection at all. We just want to make sure we put in our best foot forward and nourishing our family, nurturing them with good food, tasty food. I'm all in for tasty food. Okay, now let's saute some vegetables to go with this meal. I'm going to use the same pan to do it. Empty out that oil. I'm just going to leave a little bit basically to cover the base. Not even to cover all of it, but I use a glass bowl because the oil is steaming hot, so caution, it is super hot. Nicely diced bell peppers, well, not diced, julienne, I think that's how they call it, when you strip the bell peppers, and then some slices of red onion. Look at that color. I love vegetables. They add so much color and it makes it look super sophisticated with the color added to the dish. Isn't this simple so far? Make sure you've hit that like button and subscribe to this channel because the yumminess is overflowing and you don't want to miss any of these dishes. We add some black pepper, about 1 teaspoon of black pepper and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. It's not a lot of veggies, so we're just gonna saute. We're going for the onions to just be a little wilted. We want that crunchiness in there, so we're not cooking them all the way. So on the medium heat, it's gonna take probably about 6 to 8 minutes to get that. And we have some lettuce, tomato, and onions that we're gonna make a nice looking salad. We're gonna have some greens on the plate. So let's put all of this together for this gourmet simple dinner. I don't even want to put the word restaurant in there because I feel like we overdid ourselves. And you can see with just a little bit of planning ahead, like those patties are already warmed up. Even if you're doing them from scratch on the same day, it will not take that much time. But doing it ahead of time definitely gives you way more leverage up on time. But this can definitely go if you're looking for a burger. You can have some burger buns, put them up there, put your onions and a yummy sauce on it. I'll show you later in this video how to make that. The burger sauce that goes well if you're doing a bun. Like for us, we just used it over the salad and that was a salad dressing, since I wasn't doing like a full burger bun. And then I'm serving those plantains, nicely brown, perfectly soft. And those sauteed vegetables, I just put them right there. Look how nice they look, that nice color. And that's so delicious. It doesn't have oil dripping on it. It's just perfect. And I didn't make this from scratch, but we had some breadsticks, some parmesan breadsticks. We needed a little bit of carbs anyway. My kids love bread. I do love bread too. So I didn't have a traditional burger, but I had some bread there. So and that plate looks so delicious and lovely. Let's make some of that sauce for our salad. So you've probably seen me make this sauce in one of my other videos. The one I did, the rotisserie chicken and spinach salad. It is my go-to sauce, truly. Some mayo, so about 2 tablespoons of mayo, 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili pepper, and 1 tablespoon of ghost pepper. And mix that really well. And you can just sprinkle that over your salad or over the burger that you made. It is so delicious. Add a little kick of spiciness to it. And oh, look how good that looks. So, hope you enjoyed this video and go out and make it. Look at that. Look at that. You did it. You made yourself this delicious, juicy burger patty. You made it from scratch. And look at all what we did in this video. Fried plantains, that is delicious, nicely cooked. We made some sauteed vegetables, basically some red and yellow bell peppers and red onions, nicely sliced and sauteed, and a little bit of oil, and we came up with this delicious looking dish served with parmesan breadsticks. You made it with your own hands. So until we meet again, have an awesome, blessed day and be the best version of yourself.